In this post, we're going to explore the many ways that you can edit your virtual tour website. You'll need to log in to your client portal, and once you're logged in, you'll have a list of all of your tours that we've produced for you. Click on the tour that you are interested in editing, and you'll immediately come into the download center, which hopefully you've already downloaded your photos. And then we'll just go right down the menu here on the left-hand side. So if we click on info, this is where you'd put in property details, price, bedrooms, bathrooms, floor area, lot size, etc. If any of these fields are left blank, they just won't show up. But if you've filled in a field, then it will show up on the website. If you have an open house, you can click here to add the open house and then the date and times. And then scrolling on down, we have a choice of the heading. The heading is normally just the address, but here you can put a custom heading just describing a little bit about what's unique about the property. And then there's a subheading, which is like a second line of the heading, which a little more descriptive. And then you scroll down into the property description. Well, here's where you would copy and paste any descriptive text you have describing the property. And once you're finished, be sure to click the Save Tour page button, to save your work. Coming right back up here to the top, click on Address. Here's where you could update the address. If somehow we got the zip code wrong or if there was something wrong about it, you can update the address here. And again, be sure to click Save Tour once you've done that. Then onto the MLS tab. Here, the MLS service will be your local MLS service. Don't need to do anything with that. Then just input the MLS number once you have a number from the local MLS. And again, click Save once you've inputted that. And then we'll jump down into settings. Now these are some general settings that just would apply to the tour. Here you can choose to show or not show the map, hide or show any other tours that you might have that are active. This might be helpful to show tours if you're doing most of your work in a single subdivision, so you want to show other homes that are in there. But if your listings are spread throughout a region or the county, it may not be helpful to show your other tours. You want to either show or hide send a link to a friend. This is helpful, so people viewing the tour, they can send a link so that their friends can also see the listing. And we typically will show the default flyer. You have a choice of 4 free one-page flyers. And so this would show the link for the user to be able to download that flyer. If you have a custom flyer that's been hosted somewhere else, you can put that URL in these 2 boxes. And then the next is whether to show or to hide the neighborhood info link. We have the default to show, but if your property, your listing happens to be in a rural area or somewhere quite a ways away from shopping and from restaurants, there wouldn't be much data associated with it, and so you might choose to just click and hide that. And then there are choices of having 2 custom links. Custom link number 1, custom link number 2. These would be if you want to show, for example, a visitor bureau link for the area that your property is going to be in, or any other web page. Just title it, and then just copy and paste the URL into the branded and unbranded URL. If there happens to be some of your agent branding on it and you don't want to put it on the unbranded URL, just leave that blank and it will not show up on the unbranded. And then when you're finished, well, this 3D tour would be if you happen to have a Matterport tour and you want to link to that, you can put a tour title in here and then put the branded and unbranded URL into there. And when you're finished, click Save Tour once again.